at Night Strike event, you'll be able to shred around our drift ready Nissan. Check it out. What up guys? I am on my way to the workshop where I'm gonna present you our new addition to the Drift Squadron. Well, we've been thinking, since we only have S14 now as a true drift car, and Hachi is still being, well, let's say building up and waiting for a new power plant, we've decided that, yeah, we need something extra on the side. And since it's such a nice weather, finally again, we've decided we're gonna reveal our new drift car. And before I do that, I have to make a little detour, since my father is into model boats, and yeah, well, I own one as well, and he broke his servo motor for the steering. He then borrowed mine, broke that one too, and yeah, we've ordered a new one. Well, basically they were like pretty old, almost ancient, and we ordered the new one, and now I need to pick it up at our friends, and we see you at the garage real soon.
That's not soon enough.
At Night Strike event, you'll be able to shred around our drift ready Nissan. Even brought out the S14 Tomcat for a nice presentation of our new drift car. Check it out. Actually, Fail Cruise drift car that they were using in Russian Drift series. Well, actually 10 times smaller. It's technically a drift car, and it actually drifts. Before I go deep into the details of this car, let's check it out where I really was in the meantime. So we are here in the building. It's quite dark inside, and the RC Guru shop is on the first floor. So, yeah, guide for you to easily find them. Here we are. Here we are, yo!
Hello!
So, this is Sasha, aka RC Guru, and
Hi guys.
the name says it all.
RC everywhere.
Everywhere, a lot of nice models. What I can say is, back in time when I was into this RC stuff, there were a little bit of this kind of shops, but mostly focused on airplanes, maybe some boats, and I would say this one is really nice to see with all the cars, and buggies and trawlers and a little bit of boats. Yeah, this is new stuff.
Yeah, new stuff. This year.
This year, so
we started also boats. I got a bit, let's say, bored with cars. Already 15 years now, doing just RC cars and stuff. And this year I went also with the RC boats, just to...
Like big guys, owning cars and then go to a yacht or something like that.
And then the oil tanker.
Yeah, something like that. So, yeah, for me it's really cool to see that you're going towards the boats, because I was in the boats back in the days, not much into the RC cars.
We have also the sailboat.
And the sailboat. So our chief mechanic in charge, aka my dad, is into the sailboats, and I'm picking up a special part for him. Here it is.
Yeah.
Actually, he broke his, he took mine, he broke mine, and now he's getting a new one. What's the most let's say, the most unique model here?
It's difficult to say really
This
because
one? This
yeah,
one? Look at
actually
this one.
This one is the, let's say, the rock star here in the shop because of its uniqueness. It's quite rare and it's actually, let's say, a masterpiece, work of art. Everything is yeah, everything.
It's like a real car.
Yeah, definitely.
In a small version. You see,
yeah.
you have an internal combustion engine.
Yeah.
So this is like one cylinder and
23 cubic centimeters. It's
Okay.
like an engine, a motor of the chainsaw or a lawnmower,
leaf blower.
but let's say a bit elevated,
Tuned.
next level. Yeah,
tuned up. So an upgraded chainsaw engine.
yeah,
And it's really crazy to see all these, control arms and all that, and these little brake discs and calipers.
Brakes, everything
suspension.
yeah,
So this is the differential,
yeah,
and it's customizable.
yeah. It's only rear wheel drive, and the differential is actually active, limited slipper differential. So
Like
you
with the
can-
clutch plate?
yeah, you can adjust
Crazy.
everything depending on the grip on the track and so on and so on. So it's actually a small race car, just scaled down to
What's- 1.5 scale.
scale.
So this would be awesome, to have like a drift competition with that kind of cars. But yeah, this would need to have a little bit of tuning for drifting,
Yeah, this
like regular,
Yeah.
more steering lock and all that.
definitely, but it's doable.
crazy.
Yeah. doable.
What about the wheels and tires? Okay.
These are the tires. Yeah, the compound is similar to the true racing tires. We also have tire warmers and so on, so on.
And you have like different compounds.
different threads and everything. So
And just to get a brief idea how this looks like, the body shell, some kind of a Citroën
yeah.
with a nice yellow livery and a nice wing.
Yeah.
I bet this is also functional.
It's functional.
Yeah.
Definitely. It's expensive and functional.
It's carbon fiber.
Yeah.
True race cars in smaller scale. And of course, besides real race model stuff, you as well have consumer stuff.
Yeah.
Which is like more appropriate for
every
newcomers.
day, yeah,
Every day it's
use,
not
you can drive
expensive because just look at it.
Yeah.
Looks like €1 million stuff. Like
The requirement for this car is that you can only drive it on the racetrack.
okay.
The special RC racetrack. You can go to the parking lot and drive it, but
Still,
it's-
as a real race car, it as well expects the regular maintenance. It's just not like you just when you stop driving, you don't just put it on a shelf and it sits till the next time. So yeah, a lot of
So-
consumer stuff.
Yeah. That is why we have a lot of consumer stuff for the hobbyists, not just for the racers.
Or maybe entry level.
yeah,
to
entry
people get
level,
excited
yeah,
and
and then
get to
you-
know how to handle the models. Yeah.
And you can enter this hobby with the RTR, ready to run car. You can take it everywhere. You can drive it on the parking lot, behind your house, anywhere you want, and anywhere it's safe.
And get your friends to get one, and then you have a race.
You have a part then, and then if you like it, you can maybe later switch to the racing,
The
and so
pro
on.
stuff.
or not, or you can stay with the consumer stuff and actually have fun. We can say we have two ways of practicing this hobby. You can go to the full racing mode, or you can just bash
And
this is
enjoy.
enjoy, have fun, bash the car, find some interesting terrains with a lot of jumps, drive it, crash it, break it, and fix it, and so on.
For me, the cool part of this is that this stuff, let's say, got a lot more cheaper than it was 20 years or more ago. And as well, one cool part on the electric side of because you have internal combustion engine models and you have electric models. And the cool part of the electric models is, I would say, that now you have these LiPo batteries that can actually run longer than 5 or 8 minutes, like it used to be back in the day. So back in the days, you used to have 5 sets of batteries just to have maybe 1 hour of fun, bashing the car. around the neighborhood or something like that,
Yeah,
and now you can just drive it.
Most importantly, with this new technology, LiPo batteries, you can charge them in 20 minutes or 30 minutes.
Yeah,
not
because
8 hours or so.
yeah, or hour and a half or two, or and yeah.
This is the main advantage nowadays with the electric.
And of
cars.
course that, like you mentioned, ready-to-run models,
Yeah.
where you can get actually everything in the pack, from remote control, batteries, the charger, all that. Okay, basically, let's say that it's an entry-level stuff, not a pro
Usually,
stuff,
yeah,
of course, but still it's there, because back in the days, you had to buy everything separately if you want to put it together in the end.
Yeah. Now you take it out of the box, follow the quick guide, and you are driving it already. So
You're destroying it on your back end. So, off-road models,
yeah,
on-road models,
on-road models.
small models. Then you have, those are actually, different off-road stuff.
Yeah, different off-road. You can actually find for every taste specific model. Some are more focused on the, let's say, driving performance, the handling of the model, and some are more focused on bashing, acrobatics, jumps, big air jumps, and so on and so on. So the main thing when you try to decide which car you will get is that you start thinking where you will run it the most, or what you want from it.
What is let's say the most easy accessible for you? Because let's say if you want to drive it, it's cool that you can just drive it in front of your house or apartment building or in the backyard, so you don't need to go to I don't know, a special location to do it. So you can actually have an instant fun with it. So we said we have small, we have big models, and we have tiny models.
Tiny models, yeah.
Tiny crawler, and look at those. Those are like such an eye candy.
Yeah.
Like this Impreza here. So much detail that it's a bit heartbreaking bashing this in your apartment.
Yeah.
Is it fast?
It's not that fast. The focus is again more on maneuverability, the setup, finding the right, let's say, details to get the.
You can actually tweak it.
Yeah, you can switch. You can change the springs. Put some upgrades on it. You have different kind of differentials and so on. So this is the tuning, and also you can go to styling. You have different bodies. These are actually only the bodies. You can then.
Oh, so this is just the body, let's say, with the
body.
saddle wheels.
Yeah.
This is not functional.
This is not functional.
Okay.
You get it in this. This is the car. So you get the body like this. Just put it in this. You remove this one and put
another
one.
And that's the thing about RC modeling. Do you call it modeling? RC models,
cars.
RC cars,
RC.
or even boats, or doesn't matter, because RC code, because you have actually an option to, let's say, personalize stuff. Because let's say, for instance, when you have cars, you have different body shells, like Renault 5 Turbo, is it? Yeah. And BRZ, Skylines, and there as well you have set of wheels, set of tires, and as far as I know, you can mostly get all of your favorite wheels from BBS, race, work, whatever. It's just there. And as well with the body, as you saw there before, there are like transparent shells which you can paint, put stickers on in whatever way you want. And this guy here is an expert doing that. Are you still doing that?
Okay. Lately, no, not anymore actually.
And if you don't know, now you know. He did my racing helmet.
the only helmet I did.
Hey,
but it was a challenge.
Perfect.
It was good experience, and then I stopped painting forever.
Killed the guy with a helmet, man. But hey, it was a really like a professional job, you've done thousands.
It was great for me. It will always be a great experience. And
all right. So, why I'm actually here?
Yeah, this is the thing that started it whole. Let's say.
Bam!
So this is the
So, it's not an S14, but it's a Nissan. It's not in our livery, but it's still some kind of a camo livery. And it's Fail Crew, so we kind of dig that. And yeah, let's say that it was quite a way to go getting this. And this thing you'll be able to drive on the Night Strike event. Besides another similar model,
Yeah, similar.
which is actually, if I'm not mistaken,
This one, we don't have it here at the moment.
Da Yoshihara
Yeah.
BRZ. And these models are coming from HPR Racing. And they have some other drift cars as well, like from James Dean, from Juan Gittin Jr., and I think there's somebody else, but yeah.
The other guys.
The other guys. And hopefully pretty soon Drift Squadron. So,
never know, you never
yeah, let's unbox it, shall we? So you'll have the honors unboxing it. I'm just a filmer. Ta-da-dum. Well, the box looks sweet already.
Okay. It's
All right.
packaged like,
So it's looking like this.
yeah.
Everything nice. and
Everything in the
tidy.
box. So this is
Everything
nice.
in the box.
I believe also the small batteries for the transmitter are included, which is the,
Okay.
not the, let's say it's the usual
Otherwise,
stuff,
I'll search
but
in my
yeah.
time capsule and maybe find something appropriate so that it can run directly. Also, it's already assembled, everything.
Yeah, so we can unveil it now and take this out.
Okay, okay.
This was just for the transportation purposes.
Dun,
Okay.
dun, dun, dun.
No, can do it with my left hand.
All right.
Okay. This is just to make the everything more intense and dramatic.
Of course. Too bad it's transparent foil.
Yeah.
Then the struggle would be real.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now this is it. So now we can take the body off.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the way it's packaged.
So, okay, to be honest, it looks pretty fancy, and going back 20 years back, this was quite dope stuff, you know? But for nowadays, everything elevated like so crazy. So this is a brush motor. This is a brush motor, and now everybody's running brushless pretty much.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So
But for, let's say, for the ready-to-run cars, models, they come with the brush motor. But you can upgrade it later on.
let's
if you
say
wish.
you'll be the judge when you
Yeah,
test this out at the Night Strike. So
The main purpose is to, let's say, to get you into
the whole scene.
Yeah, the
And
whole
have
scene,
fun.
and then,
And
yeah.
have fun, yeah.
And soon you will be buying the.
Then. So
yeah.
it has everything: wheels, tires, suspension, differentials. It's a four-wheel drive actually, so not a rear-wheel drive, which makes it a bit easier to control, I would say.
Yeah, a bit faster, a bit easier. No need for the gyro. The gyro is, let's say, almost necessary for the rear-wheel drive.
So what it does? What's the purpose of the gyro?
Yeah.
Does it help with the servo?
Controls
Controls a
it helps
bit
you
the steering?
control the car. Or with the mainly with the servo,
So this is pro
understeer and everything,
RC
yeah.
drifting then.
Yeah, that's
Not
for
like
the
this.
competition stuff mainly, but no need for the four-wheel drive RC drift cars because they're very nice, controllable, and so on. So they have some limitations, of
Yeah.
course, but for the fun and everything, for the entry into this hobby, it's
It's
very
pretty much
good.
cool. So there is a receiver, there is a regulator for
Yeah,
the
yeah.
engine
Electronic
motor,
speed regulator,
and
yeah.
there is a servo for the steering, and that's pretty much it when it comes to this car. It has full suspension,
Yeah.
and yeah. So what we have here in the box, it's a remote controller transmitter. Sorry.
Yeah.
There are some batteries, you see?
yeah.
Everything is in the box, so probably you just need to charge. I would say this is the main,
This is the main
battery,
yeah.
and it's not LiPo, it's nickel metal hydride, yeah, nickel metal hydride, NiMH. Well, before that we had nickel cadmium, batteries,
Yeah.
which were even shittier. And this should be...
This is the charger. This is
Ah,
the
yeah,
charger.
the charger.
Unfortunately, it's one of those 5 to 6
8
hours.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Luckily, I have the Pro
yeah,
charger
yeah,
at home. So yeah,
this
but
is-
still, you know, just for your kid to have fun, overcharge it overnight, and of course you can buy spare batteries or you can go lipo. So
Yeah. Also the let's say more advanced, better chargers are not that expensive these days.
yeah, I would say so.
So if you get into this hobby, you like it, then you can upgrade with better chargers, and it's not like 200 euros or something like that. For 50 euros, you can get a nice charger for lipo, all sorts of batteries, and it will charge your batteries in 30 minutes if you want to. So yeah, it's
Nice wheels. Should we get some different wheels? Comment down below. Okay, so yeah, Sasha, really nice of you hooking us up with that. It's hope we're gonna have some fun at Night Strike. So he'll be there. So if you need
there.
anything, you can ask this guy and he can hook you up.
happy
Crawlers,
to answer all the
boats,
questions.
whatever.
Yeah.
That's it. I think I still have the feeling for the remote control, but I should go back to work. Till next time, guys, you know what you need to do. Like our content, share our content, comment down below, don't forget to subscribe, and till Night Strike, see ya!
Truck 46, 2 miles out.